y'all fam, welcome to Nate's Vlogmas episode 15, y'all. Day 15. Oh my goodness, we're just literally moving along here. But today's video, y'all, are y'all ready? It is my Q&A part 2. This time I did save and screenshot all the questions I got from Instagram, and I think we have a pretty fun lineup. I try not to look at them so I can give y'all my initial reaction, but I did have to crop them, so I did read a couple of them. But let's get on to it. I don't want to make these videos too long as to not give myself too much work, but let's get to the questions. First off, we have this one by K-Pop Keybum 12. They asked, who is your favorite Rainbow High doll, and do you see the new year Rainbow High doll that is coming out next year? Oh my goodness, who is my favorite Rainbow High doll? I'm not gonna answer this. Well, I kind of have answered this every single Rainbow High video. So when I do my top 10 dolls of the year, it's literally not even gonna be a surprise because y'all know this. I'm just gonna say it. My favorite Rainbow High doll of the year is Robin Sterling. She probably is my favorite doll of the year. I'm sorry I spoiled already what's gonna happen in that video for next month when I count down my top 10 Rainbow High. But Robin to me is a perfect doll, and I find her to be one of the most stunning dolls in my collection, if not my favorite out of all of them. Next question from Bratz Rock Pixies asked, what got you into collecting? So what got me into collecting dolls was, okay, so my friend, technically it all started with Monster High, and my best friend was showing me the webisodes of Monster High, and she showed me the Monster High website, and I was living for these characters. I was like, oh my gosh, I love these so much, they're so cool, and I was just consuming all that media, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I love this. Then I found out they made dolls of these characters, and that's where it started. After that, that bloomed into me wanting to collect Monster High, and then that bloomed into everything you see on my channel. And you can literally go back into my older videos and see my time period of how I collected dolls. And a lot of those dolls I actually still do have. I did sell a lot of my collection, but I did keep Monster High and Ever After High and my first doll Loopsies because I'd hold them very near and dear to my heart. Next question is from Wobby's Woolly World, and Wobby asks, what do you think of Wobby? Oh my goodness. Who? Oh, Wobby. Oh my gosh, y'all, we stan Wobby. For those of you who know Wobby, spam Wobby with 2 kissy faces in the comments down below. For those of you that know, you know. But I do love Wobby a lot. Next question, oh my gosh, ironically from Johnny's Toy World, is Rainbow High final project. Who is on your team and why? All right, let's break this down. So I want like a good team that is able to do a lot of different stuff. So maybe I can be like the styler. So we get 6 per team, right? Well, 7 per team? So I think we get 7 per team, so I would be number 7, and I would be the styler. I think that I would want Skylar on my team because I think she's incredible and I love her focus. So I would want to have Skylar there. Then I would want Sunny Madison because she's everything and she will bring a lot of joy to the group, and it would be so cool to have animation focus mixed in with us because she would bring a lot of, you know, that zaniness to the ideas because we do, and I am very zany, so that would be really cool to have all of that. Then I would want, honestly, I would want Gabriella on my team. Yes, she might cause a lot of drama, but I love Gabriella so much and she's my everything, so I definitely would want her on the team. After that, I think I might want Georgia as well. I love Georgia so much. She is an acting focus, but I feel like she would bring a lot of, you know, she would bring a lot of fun to the project, and she seems very dedicated into what she does, and if she wants to win something, she's gonna win it. Then I would say Karma because she could be the influencer on our team and she can maybe like edit the videos that I create, or we can work together on projects on making great videos for the project. And lastly, I think I would have to pick Jade because she is sickening with the makeup, and we need someone, you know, with a good eye for the makeup because that's as equally important as the outfit, to throw everything together. And she's really good with hairstyles as well, so I think that would be really cool to have. And that is who I would pick for my team. Let me know who you would pick for your runway team in the comments down below. Next question from Lemon. Oh my gosh, y'all. Lemon is the sweetest. I love Lemon so much. But Lemon asks, what was the first doll that got you into wanting to collect dolls? My first doll ever. Honestly, I'm gonna say this. Usually I say a Monster High was my first doll ever, but before that, I remember when I was younger, 2 dolls that came into my life that I was kind of obsessed with. One was a plushie of Angelica from the Rugrats. I had her, and I don't recall too much. I think my dad honestly took her away from me because it was a girl doll, and I think I was pretty sad about it because I was honestly obsessed with her. Don't worry, y'all, my dad now is very supportive of my doll collecting and everything, but back then obviously that was really bad. And then I remember I snuck into the house a tiny Polly Pocket doll that I think my friend had, and I was obsessed with that doll because I could change her and it was so much fun. And I think that's what got me into then wanting to collect Monster High, and then that branched off into me spending lots and lots of money on them because we stan. Next question is by Photos by Vicky, and they ask, hi, do you ever feel overwhelmed with the amount of dolls you have? I do. Help. Oh my gosh. So do I ever feel overwhelmed? I do, but what I do is I try to sell off some dolls to then make room for the new ones. But I have my dolls that are staples that I keep in my collection, like Rainbow High is going to be a staple, OMGs are going to be a staple, then Monster High is a staple, and Ever After High. The rest can eventually go. I do see myself maybe selling off some of those in the future just to make room for more of these dolls that I do actually love and, you know, like staring at every single day. So I'm pretty sure this was something Robin and Elvira talked about in a video that always stuck with me, and they said to keep the dolls that you like looking at. Dolls that you know you want to keep out and you want to look at and that make you happy. Those are the dolls that you want to keep. And I have a lot of dolls right now that are in drawers, mainly because I don't have room to put them on shelves, but because maybe I guess I don't want to look at them too much. So maybe it wouldn't hurt me too much to sell them. So now I kind of have to look into that. Oh my goodness, not making myself overwhelmed in this moment. But yeah, it can be overwhelming. I just say keep the ones that you love and keep the ones that make you happy. But just know that don't let them overfill your room with zaniness. I mean, you can if you have the room. Overfill it as much as you can. But yes, I do agree it can be overwhelming sometimes. Next question is from my sister Emily, and she asks, what is your favorite movie that is not animated or horror? Oh my goodness, this is a tough question. I think she wants me to answer with movies that aren't Disney related, so I'm not going to answer Disney related because I would literally list like High School Musical and stuff like that. So I'm going to veer from Disney. Movies that I love that aren't animated or horror. The first one that literally came to my mind is Mean Girls. I adore that movie. I can quote that movie so much and I can watch it literally every single day of my life. I love it a lot. Other movies that I would say I love, I do love superhero movies. I'm not going to talk about the Marvel ones because that's also Disney, but I do like some DC ones. What else do I like? It's really honestly difficult to pick a favorite movie that's not Disney related or horror related because those are the first 2 genres that come to mind. But from favorite movies, literally the only one that came to mind was Mean Girls. That's literally it. Everything else I've drawn a blank on. But I guess Mean Girls is the first thing that came to mind. Hairspray is a good one. I love Hairspray a lot. What else? I love musicals. So any musical is like good with me. There might be more that I might not think of, but those are literally the first ones that popped into my head. Next question is from PJ Love Dolls and Musical, and they ask, if you were a Rainbow High character, what would be your focus? Oh my gosh, maybe fashion styling or media, because of course I do YouTube videos, or maybe I can have the best of both worlds and do both. In a perfect world, I would want my focus to be fashion styling and maybe fashion design. I think that would be my focus. And the last question for PJ Love Dolls and Musical, they also asked me, what's your favorite thing about Ari? And Ari is Ariana Grande, of course, and y'all know she's my favorite thing. She's my everything. What is my favorite thing about her? Y'all probably think that it's like her voice or her music. Honestly, I'm gonna say her heart, because I know that sounds weird and creepy, but her heart, she has literally the biggest heart, and watching her on The Voice and how she cared for her team or the people that liked her music or listened to her or were inspired by her, that was incredible. And she honestly does have the biggest heart, and I love her so much. And she just seems very loyal to the people that she loves, and I just love Ariana Grande so much and her heart. And she's just the type of person that I would want to associate myself with, because she's an absolute icon. And those were all the questions for this Q&A, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming to this video, and I will see y'all on the next episode of Vlogmas. Make sure to stay tuned for that, because we are counting down the days and there's not that many left. Oh my gosh. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next episode of Vlogmas. Bye!